Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We're going to play some Russian fishing for today. We're going to start off on this area right here. I think it's the same as the 75. Just looking at the lines, uh, it's not officially the 75-meter hole though. It's unmarked, so we'll check it out here. Got some. I'll show you the setup here. Let's get it going down there. I got the hunter with the red squid, large fillet, the blue squid, the natural squid. Then I've got the larger, one of the larger fire gummies. Got some rain coming in. Looks like we're getting ready to get hit sun up here. Officially, it's still nighttime. So we're at bottom at 50. So maybe this is a 55 meter. Officially, we are hitting the bottom. So might be really 55 instead of a 75. But it would not be the first time I was wrong. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me today as always. Don't forget to make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that like button. I do appreciate you. Also, if you guys want to let me know if you're fishing at the Norwegian Sea, what area you're catching some fish at. I recently did catch my biggest fish in this game recently, 82 kg. Right now we're trying to save up to buy the 47 or 48,000. Really, I'd like to get about 50,000. I'd like to buy the another line to go with it as well, but I want to get the heavy boat rod. We've already got the nice reel here, Reef Baralica, which we paid 93,000 for. Now it's putting it on the nicest boat rod we can. It's not starting off too promising here. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. No reason to sit here and not catch fish. Let's try something different. It's our happy hour, so I hate to waste it. But it seems to be a common theme. Sometimes you struggle to catch fish during your happy hour. Seems a little bit convenient sometimes. It's like they don't want you to hit that 50 million XP too quickly. I mean, it's 58 million from level 42 to level 43. We're at 8 million. I don't think there's any worry of doing that quickly. So that was pretty quick. We got a fish here on the giant silicone. Not very big, but we'll take it. Hopefully it's a rare or something worth some silver and some XP. And since we are in our happy hour, we could go ahead and drink some alcohol. one. It's just a cusk. Lovely. Lovely. Dang old cusk. It's a quick bite, so that was nice. All right, another fish pretty quickly here. Unfortunately, not very big, but possibly another cusk. Let's scoot up here into the hole a little bit. Let me through. I'm okay with the quick bite rate, but I'd like to get something different than the cusks. I feel like this one's going to FGA, which is fish got away. It's trying to kick that hook out. We recently did repair the reel and the rod, not 100%, but just to get the stuff that was severely damaged repaired. That's a little unfortunate. That's what we call a troll. 18 as a trophy, and we got a 17.86. So that's unfortunate. Just literally a sliver. If that thing would have ate another piece of fish, we could have got a trophy. That's a big price difference. Unfortunate. All right. We're in the Cusk farm here. The old Cusk farm. The good news is the fast bite rate, but the troll sucks. And the small ones, they're just not worth much silver. Trophy might have saved it, but all right. I don't think this one's a Cusk, but it might be worse. It might be a Sculpin. Oh, a little lumpfish. It's a marker at least. 6,000 XP. Rainy. That's how it's been here IRL for about 3 weeks now. It's been crazy. Typically, this is the dry spell for us. Well, we was getting a fast bite rate there, but seems to have slowed. Probably another cusk, but who knows? It's not very big. Oh, a little Hattie. Trophy on that's 11. So 20,000 XP. Again, they're just, we're kind of out of the area here. Let's go to the back of the boat maybe. At least we got a couple different fish here. We're getting out of the zone here now, unfortunately, even though I moved to the other end of the boat, the current's taking us out a little more. Just sometimes when you're not in a spot, it doesn't seem like it works very well. It's like you got this whole big map, but only certain spots you catch fish consistently, and it's a little bit annoying. But maybe that's how it is. I've never really been to the Norwegian Sea, so I don't know. You think you'd be able to catch something everywhere you went, but who knows? Let's go ahead and move. I hate to really travel during my happy hour. Let's go over here to the 75. Guys, don't forget to check out the channel. Lots of videos on there. If you're interested in IRL fishing, I do have another channel where you can see me hobble around and fish in real life. I do a lot of carp fishing, do a lot of cat fishing, and I do some bass fishing, but my favorite fish to catch is crappie, but I haven't been taking the boat out a lot this year, again, with all the weather hasn't been cooperating. But you can check it out. It's called Fishing with the Brewman. So it's a small channel, just like this one, again. But all right, let's give this a go. Again, the troll. This could have made the trip pretty nice. If this would have been a trophy so close, or this would have been a nice one, that could have made the. Again, I think they're worth a lot of money as well. Usually XP and silver go hand in hand in this game. If something's worth a lot of XP, it goes up the same in silver usually. So for me, this is my biggest fish, which I caught recently. But if you look at maximum experience and silver, it's the same fish. So maybe we won't do good with the giant silicone rig over here. Our changing at the other location almost gave us a trophy cusk, which I'm pretty sure we already have one. Where we at? If I only knew my alphabet. Yeah. right, let's go back to the Hunter 1000 Pilker setup with some Squiddos. Let's mix up the colors today. The good thing about the Pilker setup is usually it will get you fish. And the smaller setups will get you a lot of fish on the drop. We're trying to get something big here to finish out the happy hour. Preferably not a cusk. Of course, a nice, it used to be on here before I caught this one, but a nice squid could give you really good. I've had 1,000,000 XP on a squid before. And they're not that big. And I'm pretty sure I caught it here in the 75 meter. I also want to try to make some squid meat. I don't know how many you get, but that's a gold bait, and I don't want to actually spend real money to buy it, but I want to make some if I can. Something small here. This could be a squid or a whiting, hopefully. Something worth a little bit of silver, not just a small trash non-marker. Well, it's a little spiny. I mean, again, it's worth a little bit, 10,000 XP because we're in happy hour. I call him the smiling shark. To me, they look like they're smiling. And you can see what they actually hit. I mean, we knew what that one was. That was the only thing. Like this one, we can see he hit the 2306. So we can see which one that is. Right, that's the rose colored or the okay. I do got to be careful. I got the drag locked, so I don't want to break anything. So if you're locking it, be aware you can break something, a reel or a rod. You want to be able to back that off if you need to. So we got it on the low gear, just slow and steady. Hopefully he don't FGA. We are losing some, we'll pound some coffee here so we're not losing our energy. So we can, even if he's coming in slowly, he's coming the right direction. Now, on this game, if you are struggling to get something in, it's just a time game. As long as you're not getting spooled or he doesn't get off or you don't break your line or whatever, if you stall, if you can keep him on long enough, he will eventually, they'll just stop fighting and you can bring them in. You just got to wear them out. And usually you'll notice a difference after about, I don't know, 5, 6 minutes IRL. Uh, if you're still, they'll start dying off. It depends on the fish, but they'll start slowing down a little bit. It does help your bringing in process. I don't want to lose this, but I might start trying to get him in a little faster. I don't have a lot of patience, which is kind of a problem with most games, but see if we can hold shift here and get him in a little quicker. Every once in a while you'll see him fight back a little harder than normal. I don't like to hold shift when he's doing that. I think he's making a run for it, basically. Come on, fish. Keep coming this direction. What is it? A safe? Oh, I can't even tell. Oh, it's a Oppa. All right, there we go. And we got him for happy hour after I was talking smack. It's about like the regular size I've caught before, right? Previous best was 41.4, which is this one. So there we go. Now we could release him for an extra 100,000 XP, but I want the silver. Oppa! All right, nice fish. Kind of on that line again. I probably should move, but we'll take our chances here. All right, that's a rare, very rare, and what they call is it's a marker is what we call them. Makes it worth valuable. So marker and rare. Then it's trophy, rare, and then it can be a rare trophy, which is a blue tag. That's what they call those. Nice fish. And if you want to know how much you got left on your happy hour, yeah, it looks like we're out of the spot here, which sucks. 24 minutes left, it'll tell you. Again, sometimes when you're like out of the spot, I don't know, it seems like the bite rate's slower. Maybe not. We'll see. Come on, fish. I think we can. I don't think we can start the trolling while we've got a rod out. It'd be nice if we could just troll that direction for a few and then stop it. Also, nice if the boat had spot lock, which means it would adjust for the current and keep you in the same. Should be something you could buy. Spot lock keeps you from drifting. Comes to rain again. IRL. You guys might be picking that up. I'm not sure. All right. We'll go ahead and adjust back up into the spot after we get this in or lose it. One of the two. It's not very big, so I need to maybe crank the retrieval speed back up. It seems a little slow here. We did change setup, so sometimes it'll set it back to the low setting. There we go. We haven't seen one of those for a few minutes. Oh, no, we're still good on the retrieval speed. It was just giving us some resistance here. let's finish out our happy hour with a couple more good fish here. 19 minutes left. All right, pretty quick bite rate. That's why I like to stay in the spot here. Let's see what we got. And he came off. Now, since we're so close, we're going to go ahead and reel it all the way in. And I do that because sometimes if I drop it back down, it seems like I don't get a bite right away. So I'm not sure. It's almost like I need to reset it, but that was unfortunate. Of course, I was trying to crank him in. Again, a lack of patience. I just don't like the FGA after it's already been hooked for a minute or so. I don't like the FGA, but part of the game. I fought stuff 10 or 12, 15 minutes before IRL, then it got off, and it's just, as a game, it shouldn't make you waste 10 or 12 minutes and then just let the fish get off. You should be able to get it in at that point. But in real life, you can lose the fish all the way at the bank. I mean, they're trying to make it, again, realistic, not necessarily a game, more of a fishing sim. So you can spend money on real money on rods and then break that and not be able to use that rod again. So I mean, it can be hardcore compared to some fishing games. Yeah, let us get that in, but let us lose the good one. Jerk face. Yeah, jerky face. Now, I did catch I think that's a tuna or a swordfish, maybe. Swordfish is what I'm thinking. I think I'm thinking swordfish. And there are tunas in this game. So I think I'm thinking swordfish. And I did that by I did that by literally stopping. That was 224,000 XP. I literally did it by stopping at the 40 meter and not going all the way to the bottom. So all right, there we go. Oop. Something super small. Well, then it just, whatever it was, it just stopped. Probably a cusk. They usually fight real hard and then come in real easy, then fight real hard, then come in real easy. It's like they come in easy and then they just stop. Again, RF4 spot lock. Let me lock my boat into position. Okay. 35K. I think I dated her. All right, let's if you don't want to have to reposition, you can try to get as much in the center as you can. That'll save you from repositioning every fish, and that's like a recent glitch where if you're still moving and you cast, it goes out forever. But you get right on the number, right on the number, right on the number, it'll usually keep you in the location because that seems to be the center. Let's see. Well, we got a lot of. We got 12 of these. Get that drunk on, boy. This thing is just big enough to be annoying. I don't think it's not big. It's big enough to where I can't use the higher setting. Now it's acting a little bigger this time around. I just let off the shift key when it's really pulling like that to try to lower the chance of losing it, I guess. I'm holding shift right now, which I'm cranking the crap out of it, but there's just not much coming in. We're getting there if we can keep them on. We might do another lunge here at the end. There he goes. Just going to let off shift and keep going slowly. And then when he comes up again like that, we're going to go ahead and try to bring him on in this trip. And there we go. All right, all right. Got a task completed. Catch any trophy wolf shit. I said wolf shit, wolffish. Nice. And 361,000, extra 18,000 for Tipsy. And over in the chat, they're telling me nice fish. So let's tell them thanks. And let's get back out there. Now, probably not put us on the, if we look at the Norwegian Sea, USA, right? That's not going to put us on here. I'm sure it's not big enough for that. Right? Nope. What about for the weeklies? Probably not as well. Nope. Oh, well, wait a minute. That will. It just hasn't updated yet. That will put us at number 1 here. Let's give it a few minutes. We'll check that again. The USA region on this game is usually runs behind the other regions. But yeah, that was 15.8, so that was a bit bigger than anything I've seen on that board. Again, if we go to weekly USA, yeah, we'll be number 1. These are absolute, but these are weekly. There we go. So number 1 there. The cusk probably didn't make it, right? Oh, we made the bottom with the troll. That's even more of a troll, but yeah. right, something small here. That may be a little bigger than I thought. I had it on the wrong setting. Man, almost 2 trophies in the same session. Getting that trophy cusk would have been nice. I need to show you guys what he bid on too, just so you know. 75-meter hole. Oh, another one. All right, another 45,000. So he bid the 101,000, the natural squid, and the 101,000. So 2 of them. Okay, hit this. The other 2 hit this setup right here with the yellow. Size 8, the 101,000, and the large fillet. So again, 3 of those in a row. Very nice. Good XP, good silver. Less than a minute left on happy hour, so we'll see if we can get us one more fish. And we'll call it. If we don't get us something soon, we'll go ahead and call it anyway. We'll sell our fish and see how we did. Atlantic Wolffish on fire on the 101,000 and the 75-meter. This is not an Atlantic Wolffish. Good news is it's not going to take long to get in. Unless it gets off, it'll be even quicker. Maybe a squid, hopefully. Oh, yep, there's the happy hour. We didn't beat the clock in on getting it in. Only 13 fish for the hour, but almost 2 trophies. I'll take 13 fish every hour if one of them's a trophy. Oh, another Atlantic Wolffish, just a small one. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go sell our fish. All right. I caught a nice basking. 385. Ooh. All right, we got this. That's 83. All and the trophy is in the cafe. 890. Very nice. That puts us at 970. $592 for the OPA. Now we caught that out of the 55 meter as well. So I mean, guys, it's almost 2,000 for the hour. And if this would have been a trophy, this would have been a lot more valuable. That is awesome. Really helping us get to our goal here. Again, we need to be, I want to get a bigger, different line as well, but that's not the priority over the rod. So what we're trying to save up for here is this one's real money. We don't want to do that. I want to get this one here, which is gives us a nice bonus to all of this stuff. And we could technically pull the trigger on the small one now, but I'm going to go ahead and get the longer one. It's more money, so it's got to be better, right? So this is the biggest one we can get for the boat rods, and that's what we're going to save up for. So we want to be at about 48, so we're getting there. And then I want to get I don't, is there and then I want to get us some bigger line to go on it. Right now we're using this, but I want to buy this as well, which is another 1,700. So guys, I do appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed. Thumbs up for my trophy. Thumbs down for my troll, and a thumbs up for 2,000 for the hour. Guys, until next time, have fun fishing. I'm out of here.